What's up, guys? My name's Chris with the Entrepreneur Motivation Podcast and chrisbello.com. On today's episode, we're going to be interviewing Owais Qureshi with the Visual Q. So can't wait to show you the interview. We're at a really beautiful spot here where they work out of at WeWork Galleria. So make sure to stick around and tune into the episode starting now. This is the recording space that we're in here. Nice little setup. Got my mic, laptop, and my iPad to help guide me with the notes because it's very difficult to remember all the questions off the top of your head.
What's up, guys? It's Ali. IG handle, create your frequency. I'm over here with Chris Bello. He's shooting over here with Owais Qureshi of the Visual Q. He's over there putting in work. I better be following Chris. All around good guy.
What can you say is...
So maybe this question instead. Well, I'll ask that one question. How do you balance between work life and personal life? Okay. Where's the switch? How do you do this question to entrepreneurs? How do you balance work and your personal life?
Sometimes it gets so out of control when it comes to being in the office or...
Owais is the founder and chief creative officer at Q, which focuses on branding. Go check out that episode. I don't have the full video format because we just sat next to each other, recorded it. Maybe we'll do a video version down the road, but in this interview, Owais and I discussed the power of branding and how we throw a term out called neuromarketing. How you brand yourself is how others perceive you, right? Perception is reality and is everything. So you'll notice when big influencers and big entrepreneurs, they get a branding team in there and you can see their page immediately just take a certain stance on the type of content they post, the colors, the fonts, the layouts, everything's consistent and there is a strategy behind that. Whereas other people, myself included, I'm guilty as charged, we just post willy-nilly. Sometimes we use certain filters, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we try to put a certain caption, sometimes we don't. And the fonts are all over the place. There's no consistency. As you scroll down a page like mine, there is no consistency through the message. I try to post some inspirational stuff and then I sprinkle something random in there like, oh, hey, look, here's me playing the drums. But that's kind of just who I am right now, and I'm trying to develop a personal brand. But you'll look at someone like, let's say, for example, Dan Locke, and you can tell he's got a team in place. They're posting certain types of content. They'll have the image with the header being a certain font, and they'll have the words on the bottom, and sometimes even that bar, the progress bar showing you how much is left in a video. All of these minor details, seemingly insignificant details, make a huge difference whenever you're coming up to a brand and you're trying to see what they're about. And it's extremely important, especially with like your website. It needs to pop, the message needs to be clear, the branding needs to be obvious what you do, right? So that's all extremely important. Some of the other takeaways that we talk about in this interview is that you should be picky with your clients, and it's easier said than done, especially when you're a new entrepreneur. You're thinking, I'll take anything, right? I'll take anybody who wants to work with me. But as you get a little bit more experience, you can get to a level where you can turn down clients that aren't the best fit for you if they don't have the same vision as you. You want to make sure you align with partners that make sense for you, where you can get along with each other and you see the same long-term vision. Owais has many tips in here about his own entrepreneurial journey, how he was pursuing medicine at first and he just wasn't feeling it, took a pivot. He was always more interested in creating pitch decks and doing branding and design and things like that. And that's how he kind of fell into his own branding agency. And that's how he got his start here. And they're based out of Houston. Of course, we met face to face because I'm in Houston. Make sure to go check that out. I hope you all have been doing well. I've been staying busy doing real estate stuff and trying to stay consistent. Not trying, I have been staying consistent with the podcast, with YouTube videos, with blog posts. Try to figure out if I need to go in a certain direction and post about a certain type of content. At the end of the day, it's more important to publish and release content than to be sitting back and waiting for the perfect content to post, right? A lot of people think about what's the perfect thing to do. I like to do what Seth Godin talks about in Linchpin, just ship. Even if it's early, ship the product, ship your solution, and you'll always be able to make changes and adjustments to future models and future revisions, right? So as we continue to publish more information, to put out more videos, to do more speaking, things like this, you get better with time. You just talk about something, right? Somebody is listening to this right now. I hope you enjoy it. It may not be the most value-packed video ever because I don't have the actual content from the podcast, but you get to see a little bit about me, learn a little bit more about who Chris Bello is, what I'm about, and how I show up every single day that I say I'm going to, even if it's just saying hello. So that's all I have to talk about today. I hope you're all doing well, starting the week off with a bang. Make it a great week, everybody. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything you want me to talk about next or anything you want to see. I've got a lot of cool interviews in the pipeline that I just need to edit and schedule. So the next few weeks, you should be seeing those interviews play out. Have a great week, everybody. Less dreaming, more doing. Remember, if it is to be, it's up to me and up to you. Just repeat that. If it is to be, it's up to me. Talk to you all next week.
Yeah.